now time for us to get into a conversation. Now, University of Ghana's Human Resource Management Association is coming up on its 5th anniversary celebrations. And we've been joined in studio by some executives from the association. I've been joined here by the president, Flora Emanuela Apodade. She's the president of the Human Resource Management Association, University of Ghana. We also have Jesse Ankra, who is the PRO, and the vice president is Christian Obu Mauko. Gentlemen and lady, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right. How are you doing this morning?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Yes, you're
Okay,
doing well.
good. So, talk to us a little bit about the association. It's been in existence, we are coming up on 5 years. What has that journey been like? Of course, you are not at the beginning of it, were you?
Yeah,
of
no.
course. So, what has that journey been like?
Yeah, as you rightly said, we have not been there in the beginning, but we obviously had.
Yes.
I believe University of Ghana is one of the institutions that believe in student leadership and activism. And the University of Ghana Business School is not an exception. When the University of Ghana Business School came in inception, student leaders were allowed to take up things in the business school. And then when you come to the University of Ghana Business School, we have the BHJCR, that is student executives that are steering affairs in the business school.
Yeah.
5 years ago, we realized that the University of Ghana Business School is made up of different disciplines. We talk about accounting students, human resource students, marketing students, and the others.
Yeah.
But we wanted to kind of concentrate on each discipline. So that's brought about Professor Danteba coming together with some other patrons or lecturers who were teaching human resource management at that time that, no, let us come together and create something for human resource students so that we can get the liaison between students and teachers. We can get an identity for ourselves. Also, we have to get some goals, how to build students' academics excellent, how to also help students excel in every walk of their life, to create the link between students and the professional world. So this is basically how this came about 5 years ago, 2017, October 3rd.
Now, the association is campus-based. So, what's the link between you and the professional practice of human resource? And is there any way in which the association is contributing to human resource practice?
I believe that studying human resource, one of the most important things you get to learn is that organizations and institutions are people-oriented. And organizations, in as much as they have adapted to using machines, there are still people who work with the machines. When I come to Citi TV, I see a lot of people around working with machines. However, there are people working with these machines. So I said earlier on that as part of our goals is to liaise with professional bodies to prepare students, keep them well equipped before they step out into the labor market. So what we do is we get people who have already entered into these professional bodies, who have already had experience in the labor market. They come down, equip us with certain softwares that we might need when we enter into the labor market, teach us what and what we shouldn't do when we get out there. Also, we get people coming, consultants coming from HR department, lecturers coming from HR departments from other companies to come and enlighten us, broaden our horizon on what is going on out there. So when we go out there, it becomes easier for us. Another initiative that we also put in place is we try to get internship slots for our students to go out there, explore what is in the outside world, what is in for HR as a whole. Basically.
What do you have planned for the 5th anniversary? What are you doing?
Okay, so the 5th anniversary starts this Thursday on the 25th. It's going to be a 3-day program, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And on Thursday, we're going to launch the 5th anniversary ceremony. And after the lunch, we're going to have an HR seminar. So the lunch, we are going to have our patrons, faculty members, the founder, our head of departments, some of our lecturers who have been promoted to higher positions in the university community. And we have guests coming on board. And with the HR seminar, we have speakers from the Minerals Commission and HR consultants coming on board to teach us what we should expect. Most of the things we study in class are theory-based, so they are coming to bring the practical aspect of it, so we can have a different view on it. On the second day, which is a Friday, we're going to have a CV workshop where we are going to polish our CVs and get it right. before we get out there. After the CV workshop is a certification booth. So before we came into office, we realized that students didn't know that as an HR you could get certified. You just thought when you are done, that's it.
Done,
so we saw the accounting students get coming on board to get their students certified. They were just wondering, what about us? So we decided to go out and scout the bodies out there that certify students and be able to get them on board to come. So they will come around, expose the students to how the procedure is, what they should take notes, how they can start, whether they can start now or after school. And on Saturday, which is the last day, we'll have an aerobic session. Okay. The aerobic session is just to make students active. We always come to class, go back, lie down, eat, talk. We don't do any active thing yet. So on Saturday, we're going to have an active session, aerobics. Afterwards, will be a health screening, something that is very dear to us because it's going to be a breast cancer health screening, to be precise. Okay. Yes. We want the ladies around, even the men as well, to come and get checked up on breast cancer. So these are activities for the 3 days program for our 5th anniversary celebration. Yes.
Okay. Christian, talk to us about some of the collaborations, if any, that the association has had with external organizations.
Okay, so talking about the collaborations, we collaborated with other associations in the business school, and also collaborating with other universities like the Central University and Cape Coast, UCC and UPSC. This is to create a kind of connection between University of Ghana's HR Association and other associations who also reading HR as well. Also, we're also collaborating with other organizations. As she said, we have certification booths coming over, so we'll collaborate with them to one way or the other help us with the needed knowledge, skills, and whatever it may be to at least equip our students and our members, because we are looking at the long term where looking at the country, we need more human resource to fill areas and to make things go well and run smoothly in the country. So these are some collaborations we are making.
Yeah. Okay, wrap it up for us. Let's talk about future plans, goals for the association.
Okay. So the future goal is to expand our professional development programs. Okay. We want professional bodies to liaise with us more so that we can we will know the evolving needs of HR today. Definitely, the needs of people are changing. Yeah. Now with tech coming on and all, HRs are asking different questions. So we also need to know what is happening. So we want to expand our professional developmental programs. We also want to have more practical workshops and seminars where we really understand what is happening out. Sometimes you go out there, you are asked a practical HR question, you are giving a theoretical answer, and the person is just shaking their head like, nah, she still doesn't know what she's saying. So we want more practical. We want our students to also come on board. What we realize is that when we organize some of these things, students take it like, nah, it's not fun. You are going out. And when you're done with school and you go out there, you don't find a job. When you go for an interview, they don't pick you. You don't understand. But these workshops were prepared for you to come, get exposure, so that you know what to say at the right time. So we want to have expansion of mental programs. We want to have more companies coming on board to take our students for internship programs. When we go out, sometimes we get rejected and we want companies to come on board to take our students for internship programs and actually take them through the training process. Sometimes students go and they're not even taken to the HR department, they're taken to other departments. It's not bad, but sometimes we just want to have that kind of training to know that, okay, what we are learning is in line with what we are also doing during our internship work time. So those are some of the things we want in the future.
Fantastic. Okay, so you said starting when?
On Thursday, 25th. Yes, 25th May.
And it's for 3 days.
It's for 3 days.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Any names you want to mention? Any people you want to make mention of and thank?
So first and foremost, we'd like to thank our patron, that's Dr. Majona Mankwa, the HOD of the association, that's Professor Bibeku, and then other pioneers of the HR association. Also like to say send regards to our members and then my family, Mr. and Mrs. Obu.
All right.
Yeah, I also want to say thank you to Vena Water for sponsoring us as well, and to Citi for having us here to let the world know that this is a huge milestone for us. 5 years is not easy. For some of our members going out and they are doing great things out there. So I want to say thank you for giving us a platform to come speak to people, to come celebrate with us. The next 5 years will be 10 years. Probably we are HRs somewhere coming to also give our view on things. So thank everybody for coming on board.
All right. Jesse, final word.
In as much as it's a celebration for the Human Resource Management Students Association of the University of Ghana, I believe it's open to all, anyone who wants to learn about human relations itself as a whole, because we are working with people from the marketing sector, people from the media. It is a necessity to know how to relate with people out there so that the community becomes a very peaceful and serene one for all of us. So I'm cordially inviting everyone who wants to be around from the 25th to the 27th to join us.
And the venue is?
The venue is the University of Ghana Business School, RS Ambegashi Auditorium.
All right, fantastic. Flora, Christian, Jesse, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you too.
All right.